will always trump everything else. But it would make sense, you guys. Like, think of it. Look at me. Just look at me. If someone said she believes that she's better than me, why is she using my name for clout? Who does she think she is? She said that she was better than me. She says that she's white passing. She says every single time she brings it my name, she always says about money afterwards. If someone says that and then they go with, but what's meant for me is for me. But God made me something who I was before this app. It's going to make me something. I work hard. I work hard for my company. I made my company from the ground. It wasn't just given to me by my father. And then you see me over here be like, oh, hey guys, I just got this new computer. Oh, people are saying they hate me? Oh, I care not. Oh, you guys, I just got a new car. Oh, who bought that for you? Your parents are rich? Oh, so you think you're something because you went to private school? No, I never said that. You said that. I'm so sorry, not sorry. You guys, what does everyone work hard for? Right? My dad he says sometimes he was like, I was so poor. I was po, because we couldn't afford the other two letters. So what does he do? He goes to work hella hard. He's still working. Honey, don't say that because it points out the obvious. Remember, I talk rich because I put my hand like this. But then, wait a minute. Let's come back here for a second. Listen. My kids go to public school. I want to send them to an all-girls private school. But my daughter doesn't want to go to a private school because she doesn't want to be by herself. Because she thinks a private school is literally private. Not being friends. Some people are better than others, right? But it's all about being humble. It's whatever. Like, I support small businesses, right? I support small businesses. If I'm going to go out of my way to buy something, I'm going to buy it from a small business. Unless it's Amazon, then I'm going to buy it from Amazon too. But I mean, I do remember there was a girl named Trina, and someone said that because Trina called them a BITCH, that they were going to use them in order to get money for a trip. Have y'all never noticed I've never really made my content about Trina? I've never said that because I like her. I want the best for her. Have y'all ever seen the Cash App goal? Have y'all ever seen the Cash App goal here? Have you ever said, you guys, please send me gifts? You've never seen me do that. Because for once, I just want to have a conversation with you guys. Talk to you about my version of what I see. It's hilarious because I have a way of telling stories. Now listen, no Shay. Now, no Yummy. Y'all can go to $2 Live for that. I know she does it. She will post other people's Cash Apps, right? Now listen, all of this is fine. But what I'm not going to approve of ever. You've seen a goal? A goal of these nuts? Oh, I'm so sorry. And Trina's not it. She doesn't beg with a purpose. Trina's Trina. At this point in the game, if you don't know who Trina is, then if you beg, you also have to cry. I learned that from someone else. They said that if you cry, that people will send you more money. I Legit, someone said this. I didn't say it. Someone said it. And I'm not talking about anyone. It was said, okay? And I was like, actually, that is really funny because I do start feeling like super generous when I see someone crying. Well, some people aren't able to be stable. I'm wearing a strapless bra and it's slipping. I lost weight, you guys. Oh my goodness, I lost some weight. You know what? Someone was like, Leola, you're not WHITE. You need some oils on those ends. And I was like, I'm not ever buying anything from that store. I just don't understand why no one is hearing me. And I will never, like someone I don't agree with, fundamentally do not agree with. I see how they move in these streets. I see that what they will do, what they will throw in my face. Didn't that woman say, and this is what I hate. This is what I hate, you guys. When people are like, what are you doing down here with us? Why are you wanting to be right here with us? Couldn't you could be having relations with a football player going across the world. You could be hanging out with a whole bunch of rich people. You guys, what are you saying? When people say that, always ask yourself, what are you saying about yourself? Not so much of what you're saying about me, because I won't care. I love myself. I love myself. I appreciate my life. I'm not out here telling you, like, going and screwing all of these people. That's lame. Y'all would say, oh my God, Leola, that's lame. Like, is that what you're coming out with? Like, oh, I'm so-and-so. Then that's when y'all would say, you are nothing. You're no one. That's what people would say, right? So I'm not going to do that. And I have values. You dig? So but would you consider yourself, yes, I'm different. No, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. It does not even matter. Doesn't even matter. What are you saying about yourself when you say, what are you doing with the likes of us? What are you doing down here? Shouldn't you be doing something else? What are you saying about yourself, honey? I could have sworn that you're great. You're an awesome person. When I can't come hang out with you as you're being an awesome person, I can't talk with you. Do you feel that you are that beneath me that I can't even talk to you? Because last time I checked, I put on pants 2 feet at a time. Granted, are they good American pants? Yes. Are they 7 for mankind? Yes. Do I have some really nice heels that are expensive that I hurt my feet? Yes. But just like you, I put on my underwear sometimes. Good American Jeans, made in America, by Khloe Kardashian. Do I buy all the Kardashian stuff? Yes, I do. Do they gift it to me? No, I have to buy it myself. Because someone might be upset if I were to go and be like, I want to do PR. And then they'll be like, why are you doing that? And I'd be like, what? And I'm like, no, you can't. Because I'm like, man, F you. Fine, bro. Fine. I won't. But the fact that you're neighbors with these people and I could be getting free stuff. But fine. I'll just wear your brand. Y'all, it's so hard to be me. It's so hard. Y'all have no idea. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, I don't believe that I've never ever said, because it was stated in one live, then it was repeated as if it was fact in another live, you guys. I have never said that I'm light-skinned. I've said red-boned. I've never said high yellow because I'm not. Because I have a red undertone. Hey, Show Talk. So I've never said that. I'm not apologizing for a joke that I made. So I'm not even going to talk about it. Hey, Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm not even going to talk about it. And if their only proof of what I have done so poorly is something from over 2 years ago, they're holding a grudge. Now listen, they can't find anything else. They really can't. I've said some things. I say some off the wall things. I do. I say some off the wall things. Mind you, super sarcastic, super condescending voice. I don't mean it to be sarcastic and condescending, but it happens. And then if you're offended by it, get over it. It's not my problem. Because like last time I checked, I live in the United States of America. Yes, I did see. I'm going to answer it in a second. I live in the United States of America, and your feelings are not my concern. So if something about my life makes you feel so bad, again, I don't care. Write me a song about it. I'm not going to listen. If you're going to be like, oh, you're a tapeworm and all that junk, okay. They know you mean undertones, like you use it for picking. Yeah, because it's not, there's like a yellow undertone, but there's like an orange, and then there's like a deeper, there's like a red feeling. But also I also don't go outside. I'll be honest, you guys, I don't like to go outside. Makeup is expensive. We are in a recession right now. The president's not telling the truth. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, do I feel like what'd you say? Do I relate to the people of the Caucasus region community? No. Hey, Gen X Strong. No, but tapeworms are also parasites. Again, the tapeworm thing started as to body shame. Then they tried to change it to she's spineless. So that makes no sense. Because if I were spineless, you guys, listen to this. If I was spineless, then when I said, I'm not going to be on your side, yes, being called a monkey is really offensive. Yes, it is. I'm not taking that away from you. However, this woman has been bullied for weeks. I have seen it. I have watched it being done. I'm going to say to her, do not put yourself in this position when these people do not want to listen to you. They only want to talk down to you. If I was so spineless, why would I have done that? If I was so spineless, wouldn't I have just listened to the browbeating and listened to y'all, the slander and all that kind of stuff? Wouldn't I have just been like, you know what, you're right. I'm sorry, you guys. Please accept me. I will say that she is wrong, but because I didn't, that's why y'all are mad. Okay, and you guys are so Christian-like. Okay. Anyway, so to Yummy, like I said, I believe in human beings. And for the most part, I believe in Americans. So I believe in the American community. And as long as I can really go anywhere within the American community, right? Now, with the caucus community, what they will do is they will, some, not all, some, and the ignorant ones, what they will do is they will make you feel like, oh, we're cool. They'll say something out of pocket like, you're one of us, you're not like them. And then you have to be like, no. And then they'll show you real quick what you are. Some, not all. And these are usually mostly the super liberal. Yeah. It's the people who will go to the BLM rallies and then be like, I'm more BLACK than you are. Those people. The super liberal. I said what I said. I guess, well, if I say this about men, then I guess I would have to say it about them too. All them people. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. Like, even though, I mean, they released, I think, like, my fiance, but it's complicated. I think we're broken up, you guys. But I'm not ready to accept it yet. But he said something about Michelle Obama. He called her Michael. And then I had to tell him where that's from. And he really didn't understand. So low-key, he was being, like, ignorant. Yeah, he called her Michael on purpose. But I told him that the reason why the liberal left, the extreme liberal left, I'm lying, the extreme liberal left and, okay, some conservatives, not all, only some conservatives, have gone to say that Michelle Obama is a trans. The reason why they have said that is because inherently when they look at women of color, especially Black women, they look at us and say that we're masculine. And so, of course, they're going to disrespect her by saying that she is a man. So, there's that. Can you fix it though? Seabass, he's not moving here. And I can't live my life forever by myself. Yes, he apologized, but I had to explain, like, the history of it. Y'all know how exhausting it is? Oh my goodness, I'm hearing myself. Yeah, there's some people on the left who have been super disrespectful. I don't know if y'all remember, but it was a left-leaning cartoonist who drew Michelle Obama as a gorilla. No, I mean, he had to get it, but imagine, I have to explain. Like, can you imagine? No, there's nothing masculine about a lot of us. There's nothing masculine about Michelle Obama. People just didn't like President Obama, so they can't say anything really terrible about him. He was a cool guy. Even Biden said he's a Black guy who speaks well. So, but anyway, but it's not all. I'm never saying, and I can't, for the life of me, I can't just say like all WHITE people. I can't, because it's not all. And I feel like it really hurts those people who, by no fault, you're an anarchist, who are no fault to their own, that they just happen to be of the caucus. And it's just like everyone looks at them and goes, who you're racist? But it's like, most likely they're not. There are some people who are, but most likely they're not. Glad you're aware and not delusional to how they think and treat us. Yeah. Hey man, as in the mirror, I had to learn a lot. You guys, I was, for a moment, why does it always do this? They always do like this verification thing. But for a moment, for a little bit, you guys, I was what you would call racist. I was. I think it was like for 6 months. I was. I didn't want to talk to these women. I didn't want any of these women talking to me. I said all of them are terrible, no good, very bad people, and all they do is want to harm me. And it was because of how there were some women behaving online. But then it started to manifest in my real life, you dig? And then I was just like, I had to pray about it. You know, I'm actually one of those people who's just like, be about it, pray about it, that kind of thing, you know? I'm not telling you guys like anything that's wrong. I had to pray about it because that was something that I couldn't live with. And then what am I teaching my kids? Because some of that stuff will pass on to your children. And I don't want that to pass on to my kids, because then my kids will have something on their shoulders of like, these people want to do something to me. And I want my kids to have the most amazing outlook on life. They already have divorced parents. Why? I don't want to put anything else on them. So I had to pray about it. Yeah, Val, it was a hard time. It was a hard time. But I guess, yeah. So her problem with me is that she thinks that I'm better than her. I never said it. She thinks that it hurts my feelings when you call me poor. No, it doesn't. Hey, Spicy. That will never hurt my feelings, because if, like, whatever, you think that, someone working their ASS off, like literally getting their head clocked by some of the hardest punchers ever to have lived, and they do all of that so that their kids can struggle and their kids' kids can struggle. No, my kids have a legacy. So what are y'all gonna say when Blue Ivy grows up? Oh, you think you're better than us? What are you doing down here with us? Or when you make it big and then you pass on something to your kids, do you want your kids for someone to look at your children and go, they're just nothing but some darkies? What are they doing down here with us? What was the point of you working? Don't you want your kids to have everything in the world? So I'm that generation, and there's generations after me who have a legacy, right? When people are like, what's that saying? I'm my ancestors' like dream or something like that, or my ancestors could never, something like that. My grandmother worked on a farm. Her father was a sharecropper. Wildest dreams. My answer is one. Her father was a sharecropper. And my answer is wildest dreams. But at least my grandmother, she got to see it. Right? You think like in Podunk, Marshall, East Texas, and if anyone knows anything about the East Texas, right? This red dirt. But you're going out there, you have nothing ever. And the next thing you know, you have a big house in like North Kingwood or North Houston. She grew up with nothing. And then she gets to see her kids be successful, college educated, all that kind of stuff. Because everyone wants to think it's just one person. No, it's a team, right? Then after that, she gets to see her grandchildren go to any schools they want, all that kind of stuff. My grandma got to see that in her life. My great-grandfather got to see it. My great-grandmother got to see it in her life as well. So when I tell you guys, I'm nothing except for my ancestors' wildest dream. If someone wants to knock me for that, let them. Because that tells me everything I need to know about you. The only thing that you can ever talk about is my skin color, my body, and then you want to call me broke in order to make yourself feel good. Does that make you feel good to call another woman a worm? Does that make you feel good? Because you feel like something that happened 2 years ago, you think that that's okay to call someone's children that. Does that make you feel good? Does it make you feel good to say she has nothing? She has nothing. She is nothing. She's homeless. She'll never amount to anything. She's not better than the rest of us. Does that make you feel good? You should want to feel as amazing as I do every single day when I wake up and go, I'm gonna take another nap. Oh, I have to take my kids to school. Oh, goodness. Let me drive them to school. Oh, I'm gonna take another nap. You should love that for me. Because you're working as hard for yourself so that your children can be in damn near 40, right? They can be damn near 40 going, I'm gonna go pick up my kids. I dropped them off to school at 5 o'clock. I woke them up at 5 o'clock this morning. I dropped them off at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go down for my nap. And not have to worry about getting married so someone else can take care of me. But how about you go and apologize to Gen X Code? When you made merch about her, right? You made merch about it. I've never made merch, negative merch about anybody. I never made fun of anyone's mental health. I never said something about, hey, since you look, hey Trina, since you believe that because of my lighter skin, you believe that I'm passing. Since you believe that, then how about you do this? Go to your little store and you whip up something, and you can have something for people who believe that they are too dark, because you obviously, there's something about you, there's something in you that you believe you're not good enough. Because last time I checked, I'm great, I'm awesome, I'm amazing. I love my life. I can't wait till my kids get older. My throat's itchy. I can't wait till my kids get older, and so they can learn these awesome things about themselves that they can go, because they're already living the dream. They have a mom who's with them 24/7. Her name was dragged across this app. A lot of people, because her name was dragged, a lot of people, because of that platform, because of those other people, they dragged that woman. They never apologized to her. She had to go and hide and talk in code and all that kind of stuff. They never did that. Anyway. Oh, we thought that you worked at the White House. If you're working at the White House, what are you doing? I mean, seriously. My kids are living this wonderful life, and they get to have a mom who's with them 24/7. 24/7. Because I don't want to be partying, which I've already lived that life. I'm good, thank you very much. I don't want to be, I love being a stay-at-home mother. I work for my family. I love that. Wouldn't you want to work for your family if you didn't have to go out there? You get to hang out with your best friend and your siblings? Oh my goodness, Ed is so terrible. She's never worked for a day in her life. BITCH, y'all know what it's like to be sober when you've been an alcoholic for years. So y'all better come out. When y'all say, Leola, you've never worked for a day in my life, the one thing I have worked for, and I say thank by the grace of God, my sobriety. Right? That was the one thing I worked hard for. But everything else, whatever you think it was given me, then what are you going to do for your kids? Why don't you go out there and make a way and stop putting I am going to say whatever the H double hockey sticks. That's why I blocked you. And if your friends keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? I mean, that's why America is not like socialism, capitalism. It's because people have that capitalistic brain. But if they just understood, anyway. But maybe don't have your friends come and tell you what I'm saying. Then you won't have anything to talk about. But I saw what y'all did, and I was able to piece it together because I knew what is going to happen. Why y'all think I'm not gonna? I saw Bella and her little notepad thing for Bella's court. Even if this is, why is that a negative? But you know how Bella, she does this little writing thing, little emoji. I was like, I ain't going. If they were gonna mention me on Bella's court, I ain't doing it, because that will, guess what it will be? every single person out of the woodwork would be like, oh my God, Leola, she has said this. She has done this. She has done this. I like my self-esteem on Sundays. I like my self-esteem on Sundays, you guys. I don't know. Tonight, it really hurt my feelings to see all those people with the worm emojis, calling me a liar, Leola, all that kind of stuff, when I am telling the truth and they know that I'm telling the truth. Maybe, just maybe, your perspective is off. Because you're only seeing things from the skewed perspective. Maybe it's because someone said Leola's always playing victim and Leola's a liar. So then every single time that I talk, that you're always going to say that I'm doing something wrong. But I sure as H double hockey sticks really crazy. You guys, I saw Nitra's tail saying, oh my God, Leola? What'd she do? You said you don't care if a child was raped, as they say here. You don't care if they were shaken, if they were murked. You don't care, you don't give worth a damn. And you're really trying to hop on a bandwagon because I said that you were wrong? For saying F them kids? And that was just one thing that you said. Because like I said, she said field and house and all of that. And then they are all there giddy. Oh, Leola's so terrible. B, look at what you guys are up to. Look at what y'all are up to. You're making merch about other BLACK women. So please, sit on a cactus and spin, right? We're going to spin. And then with that cactus, you dig? You're going to take that cactus and pull it out really fast. Then you're going to take some lemon. And you're going to take that lemon, you're going to splice it in the middle. Then you're going to take that lemon and around your anal, right? Around that, you're going to squeeze the lemon so that you can really feel the sting. And then shove it up where the sun doesn't shine, right? Then you're going to take that other piece of lemon and you're going to do the same there as well. And then you're going to take that cactus and shove it right there too. I hope you know all the things happen. You dig? And yeah, I did not get my second set of pens that I paid for. That's not saying anything bad about you or your business. Everyone should buy from this business. Do it. I just didn't get my second set of pens or my keychain. I didn't. But now that you want to spread lies and say that I'm spreading lies and you want to talk negatively about my family and my children, I have receipts. But I just thought, oh my goodness, well, that's just about $15 gone. Whatever. She sure told her friends about how I wanted to cancel an order. And she said, oh, I got an email saying she wanted to cancel an order. I didn't see it. She got that order anyway. Oh, but such good business. Such good business. Such good business. But again, y'all can shop there. I just won't because I don't believe fundamentally. It just goes against my beliefs. You dig? It goes against my beliefs. But yeah, I'll never speak to this person. They crossed the line. Now, would have been fine had they have just said, hey, you know, Leola's all these things. That would have been fine. But you talked about my kids and you used your own false argument that all of these people will do. They will use these false arguments. They will use these false arguments of say like, they did this and they did this, but then you go back and you're doing the same thing that you're saying that I did. At least I apologize for it. But are you going to apologize for the things you said to my kids? Well, thank goodness I don't care. But I don't know. Using colorism as an excuse to do more colorism makes so much sense. It's internalized misogynoir and internalized racism. And yes, we can be the R word. I don't care what anybody says about that. We see it every day on this app. Anyway, I have nothing else to say about them apples. I am going to bed because this is enough. Let me go and talk rich downstairs in my room, in my old house that, what is it? What else do they say? My old house, and I'm just poor, that my dad just is the one who has. Oh, goodness gracious. How dare he have things? How dare that I work for him? I mean, family businesses. Donald Trump, you guys. And the Bidens. Yeah, they said it was. But it's bedtime. Obama Mike. Obama Mike. Trump rats balls. Broadway. Broadway. Broadway.